hi everybody. Who's ready for some more Doom? Let's bring on the Doom. Hey, let's look at the Doom on the Jaguar. What do you think? Why not? Here, this is the source port. The port that most of the consoles got. Jaguar. Have you played Atari today? Black. Doom. I say Doom. I say let's play some Doom. What you say? He's so angry. Uh-oh, shut up. Shut up, filter. They're going to hear you on YouTube, and they're going to be a strike. Bad boy, what is up? What is going on? Oh, my gosh. You just start the Twitch, and it just starts yelling at you. I don't need that. Bad boy. Oh, you are the peeps. Welcome in, peeps. I think you are the only peep. Sweet. Oh, is Core still on? My God, it's been on for... Oh my gosh, Core is still on? It's been going on for... What is that, like 4 hours? It's almost 4 hours. Roger Lim, kids, what's up? Miss my neighbor's PC. Yes, I'm European. No, European. Oh, hi, Shay. What is going on? Jeez, man, I can't believe the Core is still going like almost 4 hours. No wonder. Jeez. Boy, they really like to do this stuff, don't they? Man, all right. Ba 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 doo ba doo boo boo. It's blue sky. Why don't you go to blue sky? Roger Limpkin says the first game I played in anger. Ooh, yes. Nothing wrong with playing in anger. A little bit of anger. A little frustration. Why not? Why not? Scooby, a Scooby Doo boo 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 boo. Monkey Bananas, what's up? Live. He said, snort. Hey, I don't make this up. This is what he said. He said, hey, you know, that's how it goes sometimes, yo. Sometimes you make the snorts. Dang old me is tired, but I'm still going to get out for a bike ride. Good plan. Good plan. Rawr, he says. Rawr. Well, I mean, I thought I did a screenshot. You guys see me do a screenshot? I could have swore I did a screenshot. I guess maybe I didn't. He said, ah. Hard to argue with that. Ah. There's a screenshot. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, he sounds sad about it too. Don't listen to him. It's like, oh no. Ruh. Rare, he says. Click, click, boom. Almost got the social media posted. Almost got the social medias posted. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Mm-hmm. It seems a little laggy. I wonder if it's because I'm using, let's just find out. Close that, close it up again. Hey, look, I got a toxic refinery somewhere or another. Achievement unlocked. I didn't do anything. Oh, they need to fix their retro achievements, apparently. Roger says, genuinely is my first experience of a first-person shooter. Yeah, yeah. Remember it like yesterday. Absolutely. Same. Big same. Even though I probably played more Quake. All right. Not sure if this one's running too good or not. Let's take a look here. Let's pop out here. I think maybe... So I was looking at this one. This is the Jaguar port. But it seems like... Oh, looks like we went into a break. We got our first ad break. So we're just gonna say hey to everybody. Oh, hi, TV's Travis. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Oh, hi. It's me, Brian O. You never got into the Quake, Roger Lemkins? Oh no. You really should. It's the best. It really was. It was some really good. So, you know, Doom kind of like squeezed in some online play, but Quake was kind of right there in the thick of it, right? It wanted to do LAN play at least. Not that Doom didn't also consider it, but we were still using IPX, I believe, on the original Doom stuff. Yo, Tin Lobster, what's going on, my friend? What is tonight? Well, how was your Thursday or Friday, wherever Shay's in the world today? Down in New Zealand way. TV's Travis have probably played more Wolf 3D than Doom, but I definitely played a lot of Doom and Doom 2. Doom. I played a good bit of Wolf 3D. I did play a little bit of Doom. I can't remember why I didn't play more Doom than I did. I can't remember. Roger says I didn't have the hardware to play Quake. So my first computer after the Commodore 64, my mom had a 386 at the house, but she mostly used it for work, so I wasn't really gaming on it. I picked up a Gateway 486. I want to say it was the SX. Could have been the DX, but I'm not sure about that. Yeah, my rich neighbors were so cool, man. I'm telling you, I had just started school. We didn't play anything without you. People had to watch ads on Twitch. We was waiting for you to come back. Yeah, my first Gateway computer was like $2,000, I think. And that was my gift to myself for starting college. And I paid on it for a while. We actually, didn't we do it? No, we did Hexen. I keep thinking we did Heretic, but I think we did Hexen. Yeah, I think that's right. But by the time I got like my 46, I mean, Quake was right there, right? Good Thursday so far, says Tin Lobster. Looking forward to this stream. Yes. Yes. All right. So we got several options for playing. So let's bring this up so you guys can see my Doom collection here. We got Doom 2 on the Game Boy Advance. I took a peek at that last night. We also have Doom Original on the Game Boy Advance. I didn't even know they had that one until last night. The Jaguar, which is apparently the go-to. Apparently, id Software actually developed the port for that one. And so they cut the places where they needed to cut the places, and they did it properly. And as a matter of fact, most of the console ports afterwards were based on the Jaguar port. Of course, Doom 64 was not. Doom 64 was the follow-up to Doom 1, which was released on the SNES. Nintendo did not get any for their home consoles. They did not get Doom 2. They did get Doom 1 and Doom 64, which was kind of more stories. There's a return to Mars, right? There's been a resurrection of the demons you killed in the original Doom. So Doom 64 is its own thing, but you can purchase it on Steam, oddly enough. This must be, I think this is this PR. I'm not, that may be PR Doom, or it may be, let's take a look. This could be PR Boom, excuse me. I did say Doom. Let's see. Where's my, okay, metadata. That seems to use, what is it? What is it? Where's the file at? What file is it using? Oh, it says at the top. Doom 1 shareware WAD. So this is probably PR Boom. So that is a game that you can automatically install if you're using Batacera. Final Doom for the PlayStation, which was a little later on, 96. Williams got involved, right? And it included the Ultimate Doom, I believe. And no, it didn't include the Ultimate Doom. It included 32 new, 32, is it 32 levels? From id, and then fans content, I believe. Master maps or something like that, I think is what it was called. Can't remember. We'll look at that. PlayStation Doom. Yeah, actually the PlayStation Doom is pretty cool. I actually like the, why do I keep saying actually? I like Doom for the PlayStation because of the lighting effects. James, what's up? What is this port on? So that's a great question. We're looking at all the different ports we have, James. And we're using Batacera right now, which is with a front end of, what is this thing called? Arcade Planet. So we're using Batacera. We got some collections here, fronting in our different RetroArch cores. And you played the PSX Doom, which is the one I'm probably going to look at. Well, let's take a real quick look at the Jaguar version. And I think I unfortunately cannot use my cool bezels and effects. What am I looking? Why am I way down here? I need to be on the Jaguar. Because I think most of them are, where's, oh, here it is. Oh boy, it's way back here. Duh, grouped under Atari. I'm a goober. I never owned an Atari. Let's make sure this is the right. I think this actually runs too fast. I had tested this a little bit last night, and I felt like it ran fast, but then I used the Lib Retro Core, and I felt like it ran too slow. So I don't know what the truth is. I need a real Jaguar to find out the real speeds. Now, this may or may not look familiar to you, because if you played the PlayStation version of Doom, it was essentially ported from this. Right, James? Never owned it either. Yep. See, this is running pretty fast. I think maybe too fast. And this is the demo screen, but I think, like I said, it feels like it's running a little too fast. Got a more simplified layout. id Software said, yeah, we need to do it like this. We're gonna make this screen look like this. Oh, and I believe it has multiplayer too, which I did not know that they were capable of doing here on the Jaguar, but apparently they are. All right, let's see here. Now, one of the things you'll probably notice, it's like the audio is not synced either, though. One of the things you may notice from like, if you played the PC version of Doom, there's water here, right? Well, id Software was like, yeah, come on. No, we're not doing that, right? That's just not going to happen. Also, there's no pillar here, which had rotating objects on top. I think they may have added that back in on the PlayStation version. Yeah, too fast like Sonic Hedgehog. How do I know there's a multiplayer in this? Oh, how do you know? So this is let's see if we can get out of here. Let's pop back in. That feels wrong. That feels wrong to me. So we're gonna pick the other core, and I'm not gonna turn on any shaders. So maybe that'll have an effect. If you're ever playing this in the future with LibRetro, using the Jaguar, that's pretty cool. Oh, it looks like it turned the filters on anyway. Let's see how we're getting little popply stuff and everything. Boop, 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 boop. You hear all that? Let me go back out there and make sure that it didn't try to kick all that stuff back on, even though I turned it off. It may have kicked it back on when I switched back. Yeah, all right. Let's do the auto. Let's turn the shaders off. Decorations nairn. I don't see some. Okay, fast blitter. Here we go. So we definitely need to look at this. So if you're ever looking at this in the future, Doom Res Hack. And the reason why is if you don't turn that on, you get half screen resolution. It's very odd. I don't know why that hack is necessary, but it's the only thing that shows up. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right. But we will put some of our filters on the other end here. Boop. In OBS. Let's leave it there for now. All right. That's right. The Doom Res Hack. What's that? All right, so we'll find out in a second when we go to start. So here you go. You got your Doom. You can pick your game modes, co-op or deathmatch. If you try to do co-op or deathmatch, it's going to attempt to connect or press option to abort. All right, well, I don't have an option button mapped apparently. At least that's what it seems like. No big deal. We're just restarted. Yeah, it seems a little more slow, right? But it seems more like the right speed. It just seems like we're dropping some frames here or there. So we're gonna I don't. This is the first Jaguar. This is the first Jaguar game that I have attempted to emulate. As you can tell, it looks like the gun is matching, the audio is matching much more closely to what we're expecting. All right, do that. All right, that's a little better. There we go. It doesn't seem terribly slow to me because Doom is kind of, it's kind of a little bit like this anyway, unless you've emulated it and, you can make it run too fast. Now, one thing as well is the Jaguar just had the D-pad, right? Didn't have an analog stick. And so a little hard to steer. Let me see if I can figure out which is the run button. Still not quite sure. All right. Yeah, slow as heck, right? Yeah. But I'm not sure which is the authentic thing. You'll see the draw distance is quite a little shorter, a little bit shorter. This is, like I said, id Software did all of these. All the work on this one, apparently. But when you come in this room, typically there's a bunch of computer stuff, usually lit up. If you ever come in this in the other version, like the PC version, and they got rid of that. All right. This is your hangar level, right? Let's see. How do I sidestep? Oh. How do I strafe? How do I strafing this bad boy? Okay, I found it. All right, I found the strafing. Found the strafing. You got to hit the, I think there's 4 face buttons in the Jaguar, if I'm not mistaken. There's more than that, really. They got the little numpad and stuff, too. But we're not going to get no speed run on this thing, I'll tell you that right now. Rambo, what is up? You guys know about this place, right? It's a little more, it's pretty obvious this time around. Need to get outside. Now, if you played the multiplayer version later or had the Ultimate Doom, there was a shortcut because they needed that for the multiplayer part, because this was a nice little place to run out to and get into some multiplayer, firefights. But in the OG, when you just had the shareware version, you would just get those first 3 episodes, and you would have no shortcut, right? All right. See if I can strafe some here before he gets too close. All right. He doesn't like that, does he? He seems quite angry that I'm doing that. This action button is doing a lot of lifting, by the way. Well, that action button's doing a lot of lifting. It's doing like all kinds of stuff. Now, when you get in this room, don't forget to head back out to get your shotgun, your boomstick. Doom guy's gonna need his boomstick, right? Like I said, it's a little painful, but I feel like if I had to guess, this is probably about how it ran on the Jaguar. I don't think that other fast-moving, the way we saw it, I feel like that is probably too fast. Got to get a Jaguar. This is all there is to it. I got to get a Jaguar and get the cartridge, excuse me, to get a real sense of how fast this is supposed to be running. I tried to look to see anybody playing this online, and all I saw was people doing emulation, with the exception of one guy who was doing the real Jaguar device, but he was capturing it on a CRT, like from a camera, and so it was kind of hard to tell exactly what was going on. So it looks like if I want to find out exactly how fast this is supposed to be going, I'm gonna have to do it myself. Rambo says chillin'. Corey, what's up? Do you have a Mr. FPJ? Oh, I do. But does the Mr. have a Jaguar core? You might be right, Corey. I didn't think about that. I don't think I've ever fired up the Jaguar core on my Mr. But that is a darn fine idea. I don't have a lot of experience with the Jaguar, but let's take a look. But you are correct. And of course, we also could, Mr. FPGA Jaguar. It looks like there is a Jaguar core. The question is, do I have it? Written by Torless. When was this? Oh, it's not updated not that long ago. All right. Corey, what is going on, my friend? How are you doing? Let's get to the Mister. I think I call it Mister. You know what I call it? Just Mister? Is Mister on? Mister is on. Mister, are you on, Mister? Give me the Mister. Gotta do the Mister. Corey says, I think it's still a work in progress, Corey. Apparently Doom is solid on there. Okay, very good. Let's see here. Nope, that's not it. Oh boy. I'm digging the music regardless. Let's check out these bangers that are going on right now on the Jaguar. Yeah, I like it. Atari Jaguar. Oh, I've got some stuff in there already, looks like. I've actually got Doom already in there. All right. Good. Now, let's see. Do I have my Mister on my HDMI switch. All very valid questions. Uh-oh. I dropped a thing. Oh, there's my HDMI cable. Let's see. Who do you think this is? You think this one? I think this port 4. Music is putting me under some pressure. Under pressure. Boom, bum. Yeah. Uh-huh. That is what I am talking about. All right, let's see here. Now the next question is, what controller? What controller shall we provide? There is well, I wonder. I got my right now I got my PlayStation 5 controller hooked up to my Atari VCS, so I might try to let me see. Is this even charged up? I reached over and grabbed my Pro controller. Let's just take a look. That must be dead. It's deadski. All right, which means we're gonna have to be creative. Let's be creative here. Let's do it. Let's do it my way. Oh, he used cheats in the PX. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yes. I do like the cheats. I'm a cheat. Well, that's interesting. Wow, this controller's really dead. You guys you really let that thing die. Hardcore, let it die. Let's see if we can plug in the PlayStation controller here. All right, I might have to turn it off first, so it can detect that it needs to come in the other way. I say turn off already. Why isn't it turning off, man? This is being difficult. Somebody quick. Make life less difficult. Anybody? Okay, there it went. It turned off. I had to turn the other system off. All right, let's turn this on now. Let's see if it finds it. Apparently it does not like to be plugged in. Apparently that's not a thing. You know what that means? It means we got to get a keyboard hooked up to this thing. Well, let's see. Maybe. Hold on a second. Come on, be USB-C. Yes. Got an A power. There we go. There we go. I knew this would like it. This is one of those. I think it's the A power thing. That's right. No, power A. Excuse me. I always say it backwards. It's a pretty cool little controller. Guess what? Plugged it in. Pop right up. Ha 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 ha. Take that. Take that, mister. Monkey says, moving on. Got to do it. Thank you, Monkey. All right, so let's get to these consoles here. Oh, that's the wrong button. console. Let's go down to the... Uh-oh, why is it not in my list? Uh-oh, does that mean I don't have the core, but I have the ROMs? Is that right? Would it just be under... Huh. It's not under... Is it under something different? Atari 78 links. Do I not have the core? Well, that's no good. Why is it not listed? Isn't it usually just there? No. It doesn't run under the links or something weird, does it? Corey says, I've been getting pretty deep into Mr. FPGA and getting snack adapters. I got that for OG controllers. Yep. I'm going to use it all to give my nieces. Oh, some video game history lessons. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Well, while you're doing that, try to figure out what I got to do to get the Jaguar installed on here real quick. Oh, wrong button. Come on, Brian. I'm with it. Let's see here. The Mr. FPGA says potential port, blah, blah, blah. Does I need some bias? Something is not being used. If a cart is failing to check some patch. You can skip the failure by skipping the menu. Testing was done. Reset, blah, blah, blah. Jag boot. Should be your name to boot.rom. I would think it would just be already in there. I shouldn't have to go get it, right? Okay, this may be outside the scope of what was wanting to do. I have all the Jaguar ROMs apparently already on here, so I just assumed that maybe I'd done it. I do use the update script. I use the update all script, so I mean, why is that not working? Because I would think it would just be there, right? And let me see. Scripts. Scripts. Update all. I mean, I just updated like last month. I mean, it's not like I haven't updated it a long time or something. But can I pick here? Up. Let's see. Roger says, I don't hate the admin. I love it. JT cores. What is that? Is that what I'm looking for? No, that's something else. Also, what's his face? Other cores, unofficial. I don't know what that is. That is ROMs. Files. Might as well grab that while we're doing right. Distribution enabled, cores, snack 8, official cores. Stuff is. Assuming so. Don't know what that is. I think you have to have like patron support or something. All right, let's exit and update that bad boy, I suppose. But I don't know. Let's take a look at let's just jump over here and look at our Mr. files and see if we see anything in there. Mess with me, I'll fire up some DOS. I'll fire up some 3.1 right here. Oh, some DOS 6.2.2. Don't tempt me. I'll do it right now. Let's see, arcade console, Atari Lynx. I don't see anything about a Jaguar. Is it called Jaguar? It is called Jaguar over here. Oh, you do enjoy it, right, Roger? Let's see here. You don't tempt me. I'll do it. I've got a 486 on here, baby. I'll fire it right up. We'll get our 6.22 DOS on. I'll freaking download the original shareware version on a floppy disk and load it up. Don't think I won't. I'll do it. I'll do it, and we'll all be crying before the night's over. Look at that. Downloading the cores, arcade cores. Let's see here. I guess we'll let that run in the background, and we'll flip back over. We'll flip back over to our other system until I find the controller. Anybody see what I did with the PlayStation controller? What? Oh, I see it now. I see it. All right. Well, I'll wait on that. We'll call that. Then we'll call that plan D for darn. Is that gonna even work? All right. You're into our collections here. Let's go down to Doom. And one way to figure out, let's go to the PlayStation version, because the PlayStation version is pretty much the Jaguar version, but with lighting effects. Right? So let's do that. I believe it's pretty close to the same. Look, top of my head. Let's get our beaker on. Get a beaker's full of water there. Jackbox Games. And of course, it's got some fancy intros and stuff, but I believe it is based off of that, plus music. Oh, listen to that, yeah. I wonder how many copyright hits I'm going to get on this one. That's very rich gaming. Fancy pants gaming. All right, there we go. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Corey says, sorry for distracting you with the Mr. version. No, that's okay. All Doom is good Doom. We'll get back to it. But if anybody knows how to get that Jaguar core on there, I mean, I do the update all. I mean, I didn't do anything special there. Oh, this includes Ultimate Doom as well. So there's the regular first 3 episodes with, 9 levels each, which is what you had originally had. Then they had the Ultimate Doom, which was another episode 4, with 9 more. Of course, you got plenty more options here. Let's get involved with this. And so we should be able to use our analog stick here, right? Yeah, we can. Yeah, look how much smoother that runs, right? All right, but as you can tell here, look, no water. So unlike the PC version, there's no water here, and as you can tell in this first in the hangar room, there is no pyre. See, usually the pyres are right here. If you're playing the Ultimate Doom, I believe, when you had multiplayer, you would see the pyres plus a little button you could press over here, and then you could run really quickly over here and exit out into this area. That wall right there would retract. Yeah, Sundance, welcome in. Thank you for the follow and welcome in. Hope you're having a good Thursday, Friday, wherever in the world you are. We are playing the PlayStation 1 version of this. Oh, look how the colors disappeared. Oh, that is wild. Look at that. Oh, that is... Oh, it just desaturated everything. Oh, yeah, much... But see the kind of lighting effects we have here? You did not have this in the Jaguar, of course. But once again, it's very muted. There's not a whole bunch of colors and lights here, like you would have seen in the PC version. And since we picked the default, we've got the same usual guys that we always see, right? All right, I'm shooting this guy, but he's coming at me. Let's see if the strafing is the shoulder buttons. If you're not familiar with Doom or early first-person shooter games, you did not have any mouse look. And what that means is you could not look up and down. And so when you shoot things that are on levels above you, There's a little auto-aiming going on. Matter of fact, a lot of auto-aiming going on. We'd eventually have to be a lot more accurate as we move forward. All right. Oh, I missed it. I was trying to run through there, and I missed it. All right. We have not went in this room yet. Let's see. We're here. Where's he? Oh, there he is. Oh, I didn't dodge well enough. Look here, you imp. What an imp. What an imp. Are we on Plubos right now? We're not on Deimos, right? We're on Plubos. The moons of Mars, right? We're the Doom guy, or Doom Slayer as we would eventually be known. Going in that room there unlocks this. We can get our boomstick, which is what we called it later on. Or actually, I think it was the super shotgun, right? Which is like one level above this in Doom 2. You can shoot these, by the way. Well, you can if you're better than me. Also, on the PC version, these candles are actually out in the open and not. But look at all the lighting effects here, all blue and stuff. Walking into these red areas. Pretty cool lighting effects. Got some dimming going on. Slamming that first button, baby! Hangar finished. We killed 100%. We got 60% of our items. And we missed a secret. What did we miss? What secret did we miss? Unsure, but write down that password is yeah. Do. Look at that wall of demon up there. Check that out. All right. Gotcha, feller. Got you too. You want some? Let's clear everybody around here. Up. I need two with one shot. Anybody got a red key on them? Gonna need it for this door here, which is highlighted red. Got a platform over here we can get up on. I think there's a shotgun up here, maybe? No, health and a box of bullets. Which I'm gonna need, every one of them. Up, here we go. Going up. Going up, I say. Going up. There we go. All right, we got another shotgun. So there, got our 45 of our ammo. There's like a shield back here, I think, maybe. Oh yeah, the yellow shield, but I'm already 170%, so I can't pick it up. I think, let's see. Okay, yeah. So our trigger buttons on our PlayStation goes through our system there, picks our different weapons, including our fist. We had to get Cirrus. We're going to have to find ourselves a key card, though. And we're going to do that here in just a minute. Going up. Who wants some? Got you some. Who wants some? This guy back here wants some? Come get some. There's the red key card. Got some bullets here. Somebody's angry. You hear them? I think this just runs around the background. As a matter of fact, we can hit, I think, the select button shows us the map. You can actually go. You can actually play. And this is dangerous. But you can play from the map, right? So I'm just moving around. And if I was to pop out of this, I'm just moving around. You can play it from map mode if you wanted to. Now, there looks like there's a hidden door here, maybe? Potentially? Let's see. Or is that just the window? That may be this window here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's just the window. Oh, something's out there. See it? Something's out there angry. Something's angry at me. But there's some kind of platform out there. We can get out there somewhere or another. Must be a later area. Yeah, somebody's mad out there. Do I need to separate you two? Oh, that's good. So that's an achievement I just achieved on Retro Achievements. I am mission deep on Retro Achievements. Where I went there. We got a red key, remember? Got a red key. Red key. All right, here's somebody. Let's blow that one up. Yeah, there we go. Killed him. Oh, it's my on that side too. Okay. I thought I was getting flanked. Oh, burp, burp. You did. And you're dead. You're dead. All right. Oh. Uh-oh, he's coming towards me. There, I got him. Toxic feet. Got a button over here. What does it do? No. Oh. Get out of that stuff, Doom guy. Now, let's take a look at our map here real quick. We're not missing anything. The ad's starting soon, so we're going to take a little time to talk about a couple other things while you Twitch users that are not subscribed enjoy your ad. And then we'll have 30 minutes of ad-free viewing after that. What do you say? I think it's a great plan. Meanwhile, we're going to shoot these two guys. They're dead. This guy, he's dead. You don't want to miss what's happening. You better come back. You better come back. You're going to miss all the fun, all the action. Pause. Do we ever figure out how we're going to get that Mr. working? What do we think? What do we think? I think I got to have a, I don't know. Do I have to have a file thing? Do I have to have a thing? Got to have a thing maybe? Let's find out. I think I got to have a core or something. Here it comes. All right, let's see here. The update finished. Let's see. I do not see. What is this AY38? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. The links has been updated since 2024. Anything newer than that? Now I'm not 100% convinced that. Okay, there's Intellivision's been updated recently, so that's not so bad. Jaguar. It's not named something weird, is it? Super Game Boy. It's not like a no. Supervision. I don't know what none of these are. Mega Duck. Got your Mega Duck? Yeah. I don't know. Let me take a look. All right. So I'm looking at the GitHub version here. All right. It's like an RBF file or something like that. What are they called? QPF? No, that's not it. Is that it? I don't know. Single, is it QS? What are they called? SRF file, maybe? Add single RAM. Why don't you give me an easy README file? Why are you giving me all this crap? Why are you giving me crap? Give me the easy. Give me the easy button. 6 months ago, Atari Jaguar Core updated, and there's a video. Oh my glorb! Why is that so loud? I almost went deef.
Pixel cherry ninjas. Now, before we go further in this video, guys, just tell me something. Are those Nazis saying Hawk 2, Hawk 2?
I don't know what he's talking about. All right, let's take a look here. All right, let's get into the full video. Is he gonna give me just a bunch of crap? Is he gonna talk his way through this? All right, that's Wolf, right? All right. He's still talking. He just keeps on talking. This guy ever shut up? All right. Support the channel, blah, blah, blah. An old core of the Mr. RPG has been reworked, and yes, it's Atari Jaguar, 64 bits of Atari, but originally developed by Gray Rogue. This is a phone cord tryout. Oh, great. So we got to go to the Discord. So you only can get this one through the Discord. All right, that's fine. I'm in there. Why not? Tonda goes, so what's going on? So we're trying to get the Tonda's my Mr. FPGA guy. So I'm glad you're here, Tonda. We're trying to get the Mr. FPGA Jaguar core installed. What you know? Have you done it yet? Let me see. Where is Mr.? There's Mr. Discord, and this nerd said it was on the test builds channel. Let me go see test builds. Where are the test builds? There we are. And let's see, TurboGrafx. There is the Jaguar rework. Let's see. 11. I haven't messed with that one. I finally got around to using the Turbo N64. Very nice. All right, see a Saturn, Jaguar, Jaguar. I'm just going to go all the way down to the bottom here and then scroll my way back up. CDI, Jaguar rework, dual RAM. Do I have the single RAM or dual RAM? I think I just got the single RAM, right? Yeah, because I only see one icon of that. I'll pull it up so everybody can see what I'm talking about. So there is only one RAM. That's the dual RAM, turbo graphics, blah, blah, blah. Kind of sorcerer, laser 500, RCA Studio, Saturn. We got a new Saturn one too. I have to get that too. TurboGrafx 16. I guess I might as well download that one too, right? A VIC-20. Okay, Saturn. Jaguar single RAM, RBF from 123. Crop the NBA Jam and flip out. Okay. All right, we got that RBF file. RBF file. Most of us have single RAM. Yep. That's what I was thinking. I always think that's what it is, and I'm like, no, wait, am I wrong? Am I wrong? And I'm like, no, I'm right. I know what I'm talking about. By the way, here's something that you may not know about me. Here's something you don't know about me. Here's something you don't know about me. I never watched, and tell me if I'm saying it wrong. I've only read it. I've never said it out loud. Akira. Akira. That anime from the 80s that I've seen clips from, but I've never actually sat down and watched. And I started watching that today. Right? What? I know. I said it was embarrassing. I thought I was pretty clear about that. Oh, Corey says dual RAM going on over here. Oh, nice. Well, bring it on, Corey. Bring it on. Yeah, that was your first real anime movie, says Tandagosa. I want to say that I had watched some, like, original, Robotron. They didn't call it Robotron, though. Why am I spacing right now? Because I know why. Because I'm trying to do 6 million things at once, including have conversations. All right. Canada. That's right. Like I said, I know references. I know references, and I've seen clips, but I've never sat down. Yeah, Macros. Do you remember? Yeah, yes, I seen that was like my first one. Because growing up as a kid, I'd watched like Robotech and stuff, so I was all about it. Did I not do something right? I dropped. Thought I dropped. Let me double check. I don't need to update nothing, do anything weird, do I? I don't think so. Let me go back in here and make sure that I'm doing this right. SD card. Is it under is it under like Jaguar? Do I not? Yeah, Jaguar single RAM. Oh, it's because I'm looking at Atari. It literally starts with a J. I'm a goober. Right, Tonda. See, I like I said, I've never watched it. I started watching it today, so I'm pretty excited. Now, did you guys watch the sub or the dub? I'm doing the sub. I prefer to do the sub when I can. So far, I like it. I've watched the first 30 or 40 minutes of it. It's pretty interesting so far. Not like I thought at all. I mean, nothing. The actual story points are things I've never actually seen. I mean, like I've seen lots of visuals from it, and I've heard audio clips from it. Oh, it's missing my directory. How you missing my directory here? Oh, what are you talking about? I absolutely have that. Do I need to like rename it something else? Okay. I have one called Atari Jaguar. Is it expecting something else? It's been so long since I've manually installed one. I'm trying to remember what I need to do. Does it need to be called just Jaguar? Because I think the ROMs I have are under Atari Jaguar. Let me see here. Boy, is this exciting or what? Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Oh, I have a folder called cores too. It doesn't need to go into cores, does it? Wait, is that? Am I not supposed to pick? Oh, wait a minute. Did I do that wrong? No, it's RBF files. We don't, that's weird that I have console and then I have cores is RBF files too. That's weird. Did I screw something up? I have Atari Jaguar. Do I need a folder called just Jaguar? Rename Jaguar. You would think it would pick that up. The Akira comics are insane. Just the sheer detail and building and background. Yeah, that was one of the things that was blowing me away the most, of course, was just the sheer beautifulness of it, right? The manga is great. It's the manga, baby. Ah, there it is. So it did like that. All right, well, hey, we're getting closer. We are getting closer. Let's see if we're close enough. Let's see if we're close enough. I'm not sure if I need to put a BIOS file somewhere or something. Or always take this long to load up? Is it... All right, so there's that. Let's see. Where do you put the BIOS files at? I've completely forgotten. Load BIOS files. Is it like... I think you can just include it like in the directory, right? Oh man, come on. Jeez, just feel like I keep going. Oh, there's a 3DO version of Doom 2, which I've never looked at. We're going to check that out as well. I'm not saying we're doing that tonight. I'm just saying we need to. Atari Lynx. I see a Saturn. Blah, blah, blah. I don't see Jaguar. So let's take a look. It's in a book. Okay, so it did confirm that the BIOS files are required. Wonder if that's in the Discord. Let's see. La 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 la. Usually jagboot.rom should be renamed to boot.rom, then copied into the Jaguar folder. So let's see. I hope I have my Jaguar BIOS already in. Let's see. HIJKLMNOP. Jaguar. All right, so Batacera must not require it since I don't have it over there. And are they offering that, or do I need to go get it somewhere? Let's see. LibRetro, Jaguar, BIOS. I think Brian not seeing Akira is more shocking than Scott not seeing the Goonies. I don't know, man. Not seeing the Goonies, that's pretty exceptional. I'd have to go out of my way to see Akira. You would have to go out of your way not to see the Goonies, right? I mean, come on. Okay. Where are the core options, BIOS files? I'm looking for the BIOS files, man. What's your requirement? If I know what it's named, then I can look. Trying to virtual BIOS disabled, enabled, enables BIOS. BIOS virtual Jaguar BIOS. What does that mean? Boop. No, that wouldn't be it. That wouldn't be it. All right, looks like we're going to go and see if we can find it. Jaguar BIOS file. Oh, hi. Bactus Lupus. What is up, Lupus? How is it going? How are you doing? Should I get a Jaguar? What do you guys think? Is it a good idea? Should I get one? Should I get one? BIOS, there we go. Developer CD. I don't need the CD version. Apparently there's also a CD version, which I never heard of. But apparently it exists. All right. So we need to turn our Atari Jaguar to a, what'd you say it was? What'd you say it was, yo? Atari Jaguar World. BIOS. Yes on the animal. No on the car. P. Crumb, what is up? Bad Poor says, do it. Is it ever not a good idea, says Bactus? Only if you really, really want to collect for a Jaguar, I suggest to explore the library first on the Mister. So, yeah. I mean, I didn't plan on getting almost all the Atari things that existed, but they've kind of all found their way to me, except for the Jaguar. I would have to make an actual effort for that to happen. So, do I? Don't I? I don't know. Maybe. I need to call this folder Jaguar. Jaguar. Am I spelling that right? I think I am. What did I need to rename this thing to? You said earlier. BIOS is a jag boot. Need to be boot.rom. All right. Boot. .rami. Boot ROM. All right. And now let's get back to, what was that? Okay, there it is. Was it going to find it? I just created the folder. I think I'm going to get out of it and come back in. Oh, poop. Wrong button, Brian. ROMs. Nope. Going up. Dragon 32. What is that? Fours. What did I say it was? It's a BIOS file, which is B for Brian. Jaguar. Ah, it's not showing up in there, though. Well, what's expecting then? It says ROM. .rom's got to be all uppercase or something? Rename. Boot. .rom. That seems odd. But I suppose. Well, fine. No, let's copy it. Fine. I'll just put it in the games folder too, I suppose. Jeez. See, if I just had a Jaguar, we'd be done by now. We'd be done by now. Right? If I just had a Jaguar. What's it called? Boot.rom? Rename. One. You heard me. And then rename that to boot.rom. All uppercase, I suppose. What it says to look for, right? Okay. BIOS. It's not there. It's just not there. Am I blind? All right, I'm going to reboot it. Milt.romney. Yeah. Pactus says, I wish I had held on to all of my childhood. That's it. Just in there. That's what you should enter. Just wish I had held on to all my old consoles. But when you need money to buy the new ones, it's hard. Yeah, exactly. Why has this got to be so hard, man? Why so difficult? Oh, wait. That looks like something. It looks wrong, but it looks like something. That looks broken. Okay, there's the Jaguar thing, right? Have you played Atari today? Okay, so this seems like it is running at the speed it's supposed to run. This seems mo better. All right, look at that. After only just a little bit of work, we are back in action. This time we are playing the Jaguar on the Mr. FPGA. Let's see if how accurate this is. See it? It seems like somewhere in between that Bhattacera version. Doesn't seem super fast. That actually seems like the right speed. Let's make sure there's no... Okay, so NTSC, card check, don't care about that. Expect original, that's fine. Crop sync, blah, blah. Oh, we can put our mouse out. CPU speed normal. I don't know what event fix is, but it is in there. All right. Let's play a little Doom as id Software intended. If I can only figure out what the button configuration is. Okay, there's that. Okay, I can use my D-pad or my analog stick. So that's not... There was no analog stick on the Jaguar, right? Did anyone... I got a question. Did anyone play Doom on the PC using a joystick? Because I did not. Okay, what's the run button? Is this run? I think this is run because it feels reckless. It feels reckless. Right, Donda. I mean, once we get out of, Betaville, we'll be able to get... We'll get an easier little setup, right? Absolutely. All right, there should be a guy around here. Nope, always keyboard and mouse. That I've never played. Joysticks are for choplifter only. Oh, I did not move like I thought it would. Where's my strafing at? Where's my strafing? Where's the strafinator? Where's the strafing at? Let's see if we can figure it out here. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. Okay. Okay, so your action button is also that. All right. Who's snorting over here? Who's snorting? Who's Professor Snort with? Ha ha ha! Yeah, strafe it, baby. Yeah, one for you. What about you up there, oh Wookiee-looking thing? Yeah, take that. I am a Doom pro. Corey says, I tried Doom in a neighbor's house with a joystick and real sound. I was a plebeian playing it with a PC speaker and mouse. You didn't even have Sound Blaster? Wasn't that like the minimum recommended was like the Sound Blaster? That is hilarious. Imagine you playing it that way. Had to have a VGA card with 256 colors, baby. And you had to have your Sound Blaster rocking out, right? That's what you did. That's what you did in the day. Birdlaw, what is up? Shay says, keyboard and mouse for these. Never tried with a joystick or controller. I don't remember the name of the stick. Yeah. I read part of one and I got through. Sorry about that, Shay. Keyboard and mouse for those. Never tried with joystick controller, though I do use controller for most new games. Yes. Birdlaw says, I played it with an old type flight stick that I used for Wing Commander. I don't remember the name of the stick. Okay, was it like a black stick with like a red button on top and two red buttons at the bottom? P. Crumb says, have you or planning to do PC and install the WAD files with the Doom customization? But potentially, I'm going to put those WAD files. Where's all the data files? I'm going to put that right in there. There's a hacked version of Doom on 32X that is so buttery. I do have that one, Tonda, and we are going to play that one before the night is over. Yeah, that was it, Birdlaw. Yeah, I had one of those as well. Who made that joystick? I'm trying to remember. Oh my. I'm having trouble recalling. Tell you what, though, trying to do this with this analog stick is a pain. And once again, I hate to keep jumping around, but I was going through all the ports last night, right? I was going through the PlayStation port, the Game Boy Advance ports. I played a little bit of that Jaguar last night on my Atari VCS using Batacera, and it was a frustrating experience. This is much better here on the Mr. FPJ. Thank you for that, Corey. What else is I planned on? I looked at the SNES version for the original Doom. I looked at the Doom 64. I kind of sampled a little bit of everything. And yeah, I'm no good with the controller. I'm much better with the keyboard and mouse. But it did remind me when I was doing all that once again, I have failed myself because I still haven't ordered the PlayStation 1 mouse controller, and I keep coming across games that make use of it. And I thought last time after I didn't get it, because it's in my shopping cart on eBay, and I was like, I won't come across another game that uses the mouse on the PlayStation. And God bless America if I didn't. Hey, Kid Pierce, what's up? Listen to you play some Doom whilst I mow my grass. Yes. That is awesome. Getting stuff done. Well, don't do like my significant other did today. She was almost through cutting the grass, and she hit something and bent the blade. Now there's no more cutting grass. What secrets am I missing here? Tony, you keep talking about the Mister, and I love the Mister. Do not get me wrong. I love the Mister. The Mister is my favorite way to do things after my first favorite way, which is on the real system. So it's like my second go-to. And I'll be honest with you, my Atari VCS is when I'm feeling lazy. I'm just like, I just got to get this done this week. It's not the most accurate, but man, it's so easy to launch stuff. And, it's got all those great shaders on it. And like the 16 and 30, the 8 and 16-bit stuff looks so good on it and plays so good. But then when I start getting to the PlayStation and the N64 and, unique systems like the Jaguar. Some Vecca, what is up? It's a Brian facing Doom. Right, Shay says, let the screams of Doom aliens drown out the screams of your grass aching. Yeah. But no, I love my Mister, and I love using my snack and my, what's this other thing called that you taught me into getting, this reflex adapter thing? I love that thing too. As a matter of fact, if I can't get a Jaguar, did they have a Jaguar program for the reflex? Because that might be okay, right? But man, I love hooking up the real hardware. Right now, I've got it my setup pretty good. I've got my PlayStation hooked up, and it is in its display position, and it is hooked up through S-Video, and it goes through my receiver, which has an HDMI upscaler on it. And then I throw some OBS scan lines on that thing, and that is an amazing experience. And those, the PlayStation controllers have that 20-foot freaking cable on them. So, it's outrageous. It's outrageous. And I got a memory card. I forget which hack it is, but I got 2 original PlayStation 1 memory cards, and I was able to put, I think it was the Tony Hacks or something at one point in time, but it's called something else now. Anyway, you can play burned games, or you can play original games, which I have a good bit of original games. But in case there's something for a show and I've got to order something before it gets here, I can go ahead and play it. Like that's how I do with Croc. Now I have Croc in my collection, but before it got here, I needed to play it for the show. So yeah, Todd is confirming that the Reflex does support the Jaguar. The Reflex allows you to plug in original controllers into the Mr. FPGA. Mr. FPGA, if you don't know what it is a hardware emulator. You can program the CPU in there to be configured like real hardware for CPUs and GPUs and multiples at the same time, if it's capable of doing it, if the requirements for it isn't too high. Now, I'll show you another thing. Got my spindle of CDs in. You guys remember the printable CDs? Yeah, these are all the printable ones. I like getting the printable ones because I can write on them with Sharpies and stuff. But so yeah, anytime I need to quickly get, just take my ISOs into the format that I need for either my my PlayStation or CD-based game systems. And then I don't have to ask. Is it running like it's supposed to? The answer is always yes if I have the original hardware and the original disc. And typically, even a burn disc will typically not give you any problems. It will run exactly the same. Roger says, all the stuff I burnt. Yeah, I about burnt the whole PlayStation collection from Blockbuster back in the day, right? That's how you did it. Oh, did I get the red card already? I did get the red card. Yeah. Now, one thing I've done here is what I'm looking at's rather ugly because I'm not using any scan lines, and I'm looking at a Asus monitor, just like Tom Nagosa has, because he's the one who taught me into it. But typically with these cores, you can do video processing, and I can get load presets. What I'm gonna do. I usually go display specific. Is there one particular display specific you use, Tonda? I will typically either use PVM or Triniton, just according to what may look best with the system, and that way I have a good look on my side. I'm gonna need to take these filters off over here in OBS. Tonda, did you use the retro effects in the OBS? So I usually keep this on. This is my CRT curvature. I usually keep that on. But then now I can see nice little scan lines. So as was the style at the time, so that you have kind of like this was almost like pixel blending. I'm hacking the planet, baby. That's right, Roger. Time to hack the planet. There's many ways to emulate, and I will try just about all of them. Oh no, what happened? Oh, we're downstairs. You think I surprised you? Oh, take that right to the face. Oh, he's getting me. He's getting me. I'm down 92%. Oh, there's a little switch right there. Look at that. Yeah, Tonda, I remember sometimes consoles were picky about the kinds of disc used. They absolutely were. Like, there was a while there's a format war between the CDR pluses and the CDR minuses. And that could be a problem. Some people tried to use the rewritable disc. Oh, that was usually a bad idea. But yeah, also different speeds of disc. The CD-ROM I have that I can write disc is an old school writer. Allows me to write at slower speeds, which can create a difference. It really can, primarily because of error correction that happens in placement on the disc. It's also according to how the person... Oh, come on now. There it is. Yeah. Tana says, sometimes you use adaptive filter, soft and bright in Mister, but I don't use that while streaming anymore. Yeah, because it can be tricky too. Like if people are watching their phones or different places, the size of the scan lines can create these what's it, moire effects or whatever it is, where it's kind of got like banding and things. I seem to have a pretty decent. I keep the scan lines kind of light so it doesn't get, the effect isn't too terrible. Corey says, I have the RetroTink 4K. I have the 5X. I'd like to get the 4K. But you haven't tried it with the Mr. FPGA yet. Yep. It's amazing, and it's really where the RetroTink really shines, is like with your real systems, like your S-video signals and things, doing some upscaling, in my opinion. You can get 4K out of your Mr. FPGA, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, right? Roger Simpkins, speed of the disc, baby! Oh no, I dropped my controller. It's okay. It's okay. Aiken says, hit a root last week and bent the blade, broke the belt, and locked up a pulley. Oh, so just got it running again after all that BS. Oh my gosh. Aiken, I didn't see that until just now, but man, that's rough. Tana says, oh, yes, 2K. You're right. I think you're right. It is 2K, 1440p max. You're right. You're right. That's right. I do remember seeing that now. Yeah, yeah. I tried it once. I don't use really large screens or anything in my office typically, so I don't usually worry too much about upscaling to 4K because, 1080 and 2K is usually as much as really going to be effective anyway in my office with the size of screens and monitors I use. But I do find it fascinating that you can. Might be neat if I was able to maybe set up a little place someplace where we had a lot of people watching. That'd be cool. Wrong side, Brian. He's behind you. He's over here. Yeah. Just a reminder, we are playing Doom on the Atari Jaguar port on the Mr. FPGA. Running pretty decent. id Software was involved heavily with this port and is the port that they used on other systems as their starting point. Mr. is up to 1536p, says Corey. That's interesting. I just use a 1200p monitor. Yeah, that's we both had that same monitor. We had that Asus monitor. Is that the same one you're talking about? That 1200p with the adaptive sync. Yep. Oh, that takes the blue card, Brian. Takes the blue card. Takes the blue card. This is kind of dark. Just fine, probably intentionally so. Oh, I didn't get it. I missed it again. I missed it thrice. Take that. Take that. I can't remember how to get over that to the blue skull thing. What is that thing called again? The blue skull? Move it, imp. Move it, imp. Here we go. Yeah, I screwed those guys over good, didn't I? Hey, it's Fletcher. Scott Fletcher is here. Hey, have you watched the John Carmack talk about developing this game at SMU Lyle School of Engineering? I have not. Hey, can you shoot me the link to that video, or are you going to make me type it in? Ugh. As Charlie Brown says, good grief. Fletcher's here. By the way, I need to give a shout out to Tondagosa. We haven't done that yet. Tondagosa is a great retro streamer and inspiration to myself, and most importantly, a good friend who we've hung out before in several places, met up a couple of times, and we need to do it again, as well as my other friend, Scott Fletcher, who I've known for well over, close to 15 years maybe? Is that about right? And have met in real life several times and need to meet up again. Tonda says, no. Yes. What happened? I still got the link anyway, Fletcher. So it's all right. Even if it did get mad, it's fine. I still got the link. Perfect. Thank you so much. Hopefully it didn't kick you out. No. That's what I get for being a poopy pants. That's what I get. That's what I get for being lazy. Honey Badger doesn't care. I see up there on the wall shooting at me. Oh, I shot him right in the head. You see that hole that appeared? That was badass. That was badass. Uh-oh, too close. I'm too close. I'm too close. Too close, brother. Come on, get over here. Get some. Come get you some. Come get you some. Uh-oh. Ah, I thought I ducked it. Oh, I thought I ducked it again. I did not. See if I can strafe here. Can't get me. You can't hit me. I'm gonna switch to my gun, aren't I? My regular gun, my pistola. No, I got him. I got him. There we go. What was the point? I don't know. Ad time. Good call. We'll pause right there for just a second while he does that, and we are gonna go look just at the first few minutes here. It's a 2-hour lecture here with John Carmack. Good stuff at the SMU Lyle School of Engineering. All about that. Let me take a look here. Oh, there he is. There's the man. There's the nerd, the legend.
That had researchers doing that were aware of the problem. But there's always this knee of the curve of when you're engineering something. It was at that time our most successful project, our smoothest running one, and there was a clear lesson there about how.
Man, he's just standing in that one spot with his arms. Man, what a legend. Oh, yeah. Look at all that. Man, what a nerd. What a nerd. I love it. 100% nerd. This is 2 hours of complete nerd out, right? I love it. I love it. I'm going to check all that out. I'm going to check that out later. I'll tell you how I learned a lot of my crap this week. You want to hear how I learned a bunch of crap? I hate just about everything that is generative AI. Like we just seen the new VO thing from Google, and I hate everything about it. It doesn't fool me at all. I mean, I look at it and I'm like, Jesus. Well, even if it does fool me, it's low stakes. So I was watching some of the videos and stuff. It's like, oh, look what it can do. I'm like, yeah, everything that I saw was the shit I skip when I'm on social media. It was creating these little short videos and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, everything that you just created, I hate already. And you just emulated that. It all looks like either ads for, medicine, or it looks like on the street interview talks with people, things that I hate. I'm like, I don't know whose job you're taking. They probably shouldn't have had a job anyway. Anyway, all right, so we're back. Hey, everybody. Hey, but anyway, the way I've been learning a lot of my stuff lately is, and if they would have done this already, if Apple had have already given Siri the ability to tell me more stuff that it finds on Google or at least Wikipedia, I wouldn't have had to turn to Chat GPT, because when I'm driving down the road and I have an idea about something and I got a question, if I ask Siri, she'll say, I found something on the internet, but I can tell you about it. And she makes me so mad. She makes me so mad. It's like, sometimes she'll tell you stuff. She'll give you a few little things, you know, but then she won't tell you everything. And I'm like, just, you see it. You can see it. Just read it to me. Just read it. And so she wouldn't do it. So I turned to Chat GPT, and Chat GPT will tell me stuff. So I'll ask it questions while I'm going down the road, and I'm like, oh, what was the two moons that was because I can't remember for whatever reason in Doom, and it'll like tell me, and then I'm like, oh, okay, and then I may ask like, I'm like, after I kind of go through some story points and stuff, I'm like, oh, what was the, you know, what was the gun or whatever in Doom, so I can kind of complete my thoughts while I'm trying to think about all the things like I need to do, and then I'll start asking it to quiz me on that stuff and like reinforces it. Yeah, so Fletcher confirms I love ChatGPT for on the road. So good. I pay $20 for it. That's how much I pay as well. And I'm not creating any content. I'm using it basically to narrate to me the stuff that I'm trying to get off the internet. And you could always say, well, that's not very fair. ChatGPT's not paying the open web. They probably stole some of that stuff, and you're probably right. And that does make me feel bad. But it's the same thing how I felt about when Napster was around and they wouldn't let me buy any of my music digitally on MP3s. And I was like, well, fine. So that's why I'm mad at Apple. That's why I'm mad at Apple for not making inroads, and seeing that I was wanting that service and seeing me ask Siri, because I couldn't been like, they keep that kind of data. Seeing that I wasn't able to get the information that what I wanted was a true personal assistant, and they never put it in there. And now they've waited too long, and somebody else nefariously has come along and has given me what I want, and it's probably sleaze. Of course they are. And what choice do I have? Not use it? Sure. Why not? There you go. Saveco said, did you see the mess with the AI voicing of Darth Vader in Fortnite? No, I'm not surprised, though. All that stuff makes me feel icky. The generative stuff really makes me feel icky. I can't stand that kind of crap. All that stuff just annoys me. Yeah, right. Just bring back Ask Jeeves. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine. And I don't even mind if they felt like, they tell me the source. Just read me the thing. I don't care. If Siri needs to say, if she needs to inorganically break my conversation a little bit with some kind of ad at the end of whatever she's telling me, I don't care. Or if I need to pay Siri more to remove ads and they need to split that money with whoever, they know what I'm asking. They know where they got the source from. Just find a way to give me the information that I need in the way that I need it and catch up and stop futzing around. Pactus Lupus says, I can say I'm an administrator in the education field. We are working on a plan for teaching our students how to use Gen AI effectively, ethically, and thoughtfully. It's a tricky process. It really is. It really is. Now, there's stuff, there's some stuff that you could, it's a tool. Photoshop has never been better. There was no value in me sitting there, slowly painting out background elements I didn't need, and the things I like about the AI that does that stuff is where it can take objects out. That's like one of the biggest things you want in Photoshop, right? Is to remove objects. It's not typically to generate content necessarily. I found many ways to use AI as a tool, but I don't find any content that has been created, like the generative AI stuff. I don't find any of that stuff compelling. It looks exactly what it is, which is very derivative. Just it looks like it sucked in a whole bunch of stuff and then spit out all that stuff into a glossy, bubbly form, right? Like I was saying with the new Google thing, they got the VO thing. Everything I see from it Like some people are like, oh, we're in big trouble now. It's going to do this. And I'm like, look at it. It's all got the same type of framing. It's all got this samey look to it. It's all like, it looks fine in 6-second blips, which is what everybody shows. It's like as examples, because that's really, where it shines. Once it gets beyond that, once it gets past that little 6-7 seconds worth of showing stuff, it starts breaking down just like all the other AI stuff does, because it takes humans to bridge the gap. You can kind of let it spin around a little bit on its own, go, well, that's pretty impressive. It's spinning around on its own. Look at that. But then it loses the momentum. And until somebody comes along and picks it up and holds its hand again, it's a tool, but I'm not impressed. I mean, I'm impressed by technology. I'm not impressed by the output. That's me. What do I know? But I mean, like Mid-Journey and all that stuff now. I mean, it's been around for a couple of years, and I can spot Mid-Journey in 2 seconds, right? It only took me 15 minutes to start, maybe not even that long, to really recognize everything that I was able to deconstruct most of what I was seeing. So I'm just not that impressed with the output. And we're just going to get better at recognizing it, right? All right. Back to some Doom. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there, but I did anyway. Didn't I? All right. What was we doing? I was playing some Doom. All right. How do we get out of this? All right. First of all, let's take a look at our map here. Let me see if it'll. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Is this it? Nope. That's pause. Where's the. Oh, does the Jaguar version not have a map? It might not. Let me see. It may not, or it may not have the mapping for it. Let me see. Wait. Was it like? It's like or something. I'm unsure. See, this is the one thing that I feel like Mr. Lags behind on Batasera. Tonda, let's give a shout out to our friends here tonight. Why have I not done that? Oh, because I thought Monkey Bananas was still around. I thought he was going to do it, but he didn't. Let's talk about Tonda Gosa for just a second. Who's Tonda Gosa? A good friend and also an amazing retro streamer, as it introduced me to so many really cool things, like Choaniki. Thanks a lot for that. Now I'll never be the same. Also was probably one of the driving forces behind one of our recent episodes. I think you recommended that we play, what did we play? It wasn't Driver Series. It was before that week. You had recommended one and for the Play Retro Show. And you've always inspired me to dig deeper into the TurboGrafx PC Engine stuff. So follow Tonda Gosa. Tonda's amazing. Tonda's a good friend. Tonda is an amazing gamer and just a more amazing person. And if you ever get a chance to meet Tonda Gosa, you should really do it. And while we're in here, you should also remember to watch Fletcher Makes. Fletcher, are you still doing Scott Fletcher? I've known forever, and is an amazing voice talent, and even a more amazing friend, and has had a beer with me in a time when I needed to have a beer with somebody, and that meant a lot to me. So yeah, and yeah, man, yeah. So it's just much love for all those people. And Tonda and Tin Lobster I was about to say, is Tin Lobster also is here, and Tin Lobster is always, I'm going to call Tin Lobster the Love Lobster, because Tin Lobster always is giving out those gifted subs, and Fletcher Makes. Now you don't have to watch the ads. So thank you so much, Tin Lobster. You are a hero. Tin Lobster, am I trying to remember, do you have A real nigger wrapped in a digital shell. Chill vibes, lurking in the shadows like a cat. Oh, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, you say? What? When's the last time you streamed something, Lobster? When's the last time you streamed something? I'm following you, right? Following you. Following you? Am I following you? I'm not following you. Okay, I'm following you now. when are you streaming? When are you streaming, man? Look at that. Account created February 23rd, 2014. 10 Lobster has been here since it was Justin TV. Right? Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see if we can figure out how to get the freak out of here without a map. Surely it had a mini map. Oh, I'll get back to what I was saying now. Golly, I'm all over the place tonight. So Tonda, one thing I do think that Mr. lags behind on something like Mr. FPGA or RetroArch in general is the, I guess emulation station is probably the better part of it that gives you the information you need for like downloading the scraped manuals and things. So like right now I'm going, oh, I don't know what the Jaguar used for the map button. And I would usually just, hit the start button in Batacera and quickly look at the manual. But now I've got to, I guess, fire up a browser or something. And that's crap. Oh, you think so, Tonda? Somebody working on something like that? That would be amazing if they could get that scraper on. Be able to get that media stuff. That would be great. That's right, 10 Lobster Fletcher. Enjoy the no ads for the next month. Yeah, I'm just going around in circles, aren't I? I'm so lost right now. All right, I need that mini map. I need the mini map. What's the Jaguar say? What's the Jaguar say? Oh, how do you get to this thing? Isn't that like what is it? What is it called? Like, it's not called like the face of doom, but how do I get out? How do I get that? How do I get that goodness in me? Looks like you would go around here at this corner, right? And then you oh maybe it is. Maybe it is. Oh, I haven't been over here then. Okay. I must have opened that up. Oh, it's one of those things. It's one of the hairless monkeys. Stupid imps. Always stealing my health. Pinkies. That's right, Tonda. They're pinkies. Oh, there's the yellow key. Oh, she scared me. Scared the bejesus out of me. Okay, how do I get over to that thing? How do I get over there? I saw something. How do I get over there? How do I get that goodness in me? I want the floaty head. I need the floaty head. Yeah, I still gotta play Dark Ages. Doom Dark Ages is what inspired us to do Doom this week. That and the fact we had completely forgotten that we had not done Doom. How do you get over here? If I had that mini map, it probably showed me a little secret door or something right here, right? Nothing's lit different, right? Wait a minute, what was that? What is that noise? What is... I keep hearing the lifts. Where's it at? What is that? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. What is it like a plate or something? What is triggering that? There, okay. When they went up. What's triggering it? Get it out! Got it! No! Come on. All right, let's see here. Come on. Oh, you gonna be on the Good Old Games Twitch channel tomorrow night? That is awesome, Tonda. I always love watching those. Oh, come on. There we go. Got it. I got it. Yeah, I did it. Yeah. Where's that blue head at? I knew around here somewhere. Bet it's up here and I gotta hit this little switch. There it is. Yeah. What is it? what was it? Is that the blue key? Is that how that works? I don't understand this map at all. It's the Blue Man Group, Tonda. Okay, so now I've got the blue key for over here, right? All right. I got the blue key. Do I have health here? Can I pick this? No, I got like 169 health. Maybe that's what that blue was, because my health is really high right now. Oh, you gave me the wrong link earlier. That's okay. And then you're risking your bacon again. All right. Perfect. Let me grab that real quick before I forget. Let me. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah. Dudes, when were going to tell me that I still had the oh hi thing pulled up? So just going to let me do that? You guys just going to let me do that forever? Hilarious. Hilarious. Just going to let me run around looking like an idiot? He still had the oh hi pulled up there. Jeebus, come on. So he nerds out on the vectors and map loading and bit reason. That's awesome. I can't wait to see that. I'm an idiot. You guys just letting me run around like a moron with my shout out screen pulled up. That's right. That's what I did too, Shay. I got my links on. Actually, I'm gonna go back to my history because I just pulled it up. All right, yeah. So I was wondering, Tonda, where's I can't find the overlay map. You didn't hear me complaining about that, saying that what's the Jaguar? Let's see, Doom, Jaguar manual. Oh, FFC extension lets me see the deleted message. Okay. Tonda says, I know the 32. I think all of them have the map, as far as I remember. All right, so let's look at the Jaguar. I'll do it like all the bums have to. I'll pull up a browser window on my machine. 64-bit interactive. 64 bits? Story of Doom. Here's the controls. Increase your speed. Here's your 3 buttons. Fire weapon. Use and strafe. Which I discovered on my own. Oh, look at this. You have your number buttons down here. 1 through 7 for your quick weapons selection. But then 9 is view your auto map. Plus restart game. And of course the others. I wonder if, let me see. Sometimes, I'm gonna get dead if I'm not. Oh, look at that double shot. I got a little double shot of that there. Oh no, get out of the toxic chemical there, Brian, or Doom guy, Doom Slayer. Let's take a look to see what button key remap. Is that what I want to do, or is it define? Because I really do not feel like going through a bunch of defining stuff. Wonder if it take keyboard input or something. Thomas says, I'll definitely get a Jaguar controller for my Mister at some point. It'll be useful for Intellivision too. Yeah, facts. I have an Intellivision controller. Let's just take a look for funsies to see how much a Jaguar system or controller, just a controller. Let's just see what the Jaguar controller would set us back. Do I gotta type Atari? I guess so. There's an Atari. There's a Jaguar Pro controller. What is that? $59, $69. Overlay for $7.99. Okay, cool. This one's got plastic around it. New black button, no box. $49, $30. Okay, that's or best offer. Got 13 watchers on that. $69, $4.99. Apparently, this one's made out of gold. It's this. It's a 6 button. Oh well, fancy, fancy, fancy. 104 for 2, 139. Hey, you want to split a 2-pack? You want to, we can just split a 2-pack there. What do you think? What kind of port does it use? It uses a 9-pin, or what kind of port does it use? Looks like the old, oh, I can't tell what that is. I cannot tell. And what does Mr. sell to plug that into? And that's Beetlejuice. Oh, controller USB adapter. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this actually looks like almost a VGA type on that thing there. So it's more than your standard serial, which you could expect on most of them. Interesting. $299 in box, $199. A Jaguar Team Tap. Team Tap. Team. All right. ST mouse adapter for the Terry Jaguar. ST mouth. Interesting. Okay. Hey, look, there's there's one of the controller types we talked about earlier. That's the Atari. Yeah, that was pretty. I wanted something like that too. The rotary mod is $30, says Tonda. I kind of want a modded one with the spinny wheel. Yeah, thank you. Don't forget, it's PDF still up. That's right. Let's see, last one. Well, I like that one. It's in plastic. I mean, that's something, right? It's in plastic. So you got 2. Why is there new black white? Why does there appear to be 2? One's got silver buttons and one's got black. Black button, no box. Okay, so I guess you had to choose. Black button. Oh, they got yellow buttons. Now I don't know the difference. Look at the $30 one. What is that? Look at the 30. Is there oh, this one right here? Oh, okay. So this is what you were talking about. I got you. Okay. Atari Jaguar Rotary Control Mod Service. Okay. So is that just a service? So you send them a controller and then they add the little thing on it? Interesting. For Tempest. But that's just the mod service, right? You provide the controller. I add a rotary tile anywhere you want. That seems like you'd be opening yourself up to some bad request. Either with a switch to go back, forth from rotary to D-pad or a dedicated rotary control like this. Somebody put it on the backside. I like that. That's actually kind of smart. Flip it over, maybe. All right. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I like that. All right. So now we know. And as they say, knowing is half the battle, I think. That's about how much it is. Oh, you did that. Thomas says I used one of those at the Free Play Florida. It's really good. Okay. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Get out of there. No, get out of there. Remap. I don't want to remap nothing. Stop it. Uh-oh. I think I hit the wrong button. Sembeko says a rotary dial installed in the middle of my chest. Right. Exactly what I would do. You know where that needs to go? It needs to go in the middle of my chest. To bring it on. I like the Atari Doom. That's not too shabby. That's pretty cool, man. Let's see if we have Doom already installed on the AO40. No, I don't have, that's right. I'm not running the AO46 project anymore. I'm running my own. I cooked my own. I cooked my own 622. I forgot about that. All right. And I have the CD-ROM. I can actually run stuff right from the floppy and the CD-ROM, which I've hooked in. It's not perfect, but I can do that. I'm using Cute Mouse. I've already got my Sound Blaster there. Very good. All right, I don't know if I'm going to have time for that. That seems like a lot. Let's sleaze it. Let's sleaze it up a little bit. Let's head back to our... Okay, so first of all, Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Tonda, for helping me walk through and get the Mr. Jaguar stuff running. Thank you guys for that. That was a good experience, whereas I was having a bad experience on the other. So, thank you for that. But let's head back over to our easy system with the easy button, our Atari VCS Batocera. And we're back in PlayStation world, right? I don't think there was very much music in the other one, right? But here we are on the Atari Jaguar is a cartridge-based system. And, of course, we're looking at the PlayStation right now. A lot of lighting effects. See all these greens and stuff. A lot of good audio, CD audio, music playing in the background. Digging it, digging it. Got him, got him. Give me all that goodness. My goodness. Give me your goodness. Take one for you, one for you. I got a whole bag for you, Joker. That's that guy's name, Joker. But see how the lights just dim out while you're walking around and stuff? It's like bright and then dim. That's so cool. It's so cool. Such a creepy way to do it, right? For some reason, I didn't seem to be using save states here. Like you'd expect on a PlayStation 1 with a memory card. So obviously the port from the Atari Jaguar, which I believe actually had... Did the Atari Jaguar have like save states or something? I was reading something in the manual the other day and it was like it could save up to so many somethings and then it would start overwriting itself. Does any of that sound right to you? But man, look how good this looks in comparison. Yeah, I like it. I like it. But yeah, this is more of what we just got through playing. Except this is the PlayStation version. Let's see if we can at least go get that blue skull. I want to see how it looks here. Poison. 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 That girl is poison. Oh, shot him right in the face. Did you see that? He was all like, why? And I'm like, because. He's supposed to have a big gun, right? Old Sergeant Pepperface. Sergeant Pepperface. Give me that blueness. Give me that blue head. Oh, wait. This thing is supposed to do. There it is. There's the thing it's supposed to do. Let's go. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Shotgun. Who wants some? I think this guy wants some. I gotta think this guy wants some. Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone. I got an achievement. Check out my achievements, Tonda. Check out my Chivos. Bet they're trying to shoot me in the back. Uh-oh. Oh, I got too close. That was on me. That was on me. Average American Saturday. Love it. Love it. It's it. What is it? Spicy Chivos, baby. So here's all the Dooms I got. I got some Doom 2 on the Game Boy Advance. I got some Doom on the Game Boy Advance. I got the Doom on the Jaguar, which is checked out in Mr. FPGA. I got some Doom 64. I've got some Doom. I think this is PR Boom. A more modern take. Final Doom on the PlayStation. We just looked at Doom on the PlayStation. We got the Sega Saturn Doom and the 32X Doom. Let's take a look at the 32X real quick. Oh, my bad. Because everybody loves the 32X. How many? All of them. All the 32Xs. Oh, yeah. My dude, the Doom 64 is wild. It is, of course, like the third part, right? There's, what, Doom 1, then Doom 2, and then Doom 64. Essentially, and then you start getting into the... Of course, you'll start getting into the 3D Dooms with Doom 3. But see how they had to play this kind of small here. As you can tell, it's once again the Jaguar port, not the PC port. Runs fine. However, it is zoomed out. Are there options? I don't think so. I don't think there are options to change that. How do I exit out? Can I not leave the game? Am I not pressing the right button? Guess you can't. Hold on a second. Let me see. I'll show you. I'll restart from the Pico drive. Fletcher says, I think my watch can play Doom. Facts. Yeah, look at that. So it's got to be zoomed out like that. No two ways about it. But it does like you can start on what level you want. Oh, look at that. Level 15. So it's only got 15 levels? Interesting. We originally had 3 episodes with 9 levels apiece. That would be 27, right? Not here. We've only got 15. So the complaints that people had seem to be valid. It does sound a little bit crinkly too, right? Did the 32X have a built-in sound chip? I know it passed video through it. Did it also pass the audio? I do not currently have a working 32X, even though I do have a 32X. I gotta compare it. Probably need a cap change. If I had to guess. Looks good though. Runs smooth. Controls all right. I mean, mouse is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Some Becco. I had read about that. I read about that, but I had seen some people say it was fake, and other people said no, it's real. Is that? I'm assuming that's just all a joke, right? But that would be great. Having a pregnancy test running the Doom, which is so appropriate, right? For some people. Pop Mechanics has an article about it. All right. I thought that was all BS. There was no article from Popular Mechanics that did that. I could be wrong. Or maybe I just heard the skeptics. The skeptics were saying that. You gotta want to believe, man. When it comes to Doom, you gotta want to believe. It would not surprise me if Popular Mechanics had some kind of April Fool's thing or something. Popular Mechanics. Right in your face, soul. Give me that red key. Give me the red key. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Wow, 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 wow. Crow says, my first experience, by the way, welcome in, first time chatter. My first experience with Doom was playing Ultimate Doom in my high school computer lab. Intro to IPX network protocols, trying to get multiplayer to work across the LAN machines. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. How'd that work out for you, Crow? How'd that work out? Getting that IPX on. Yes. Ba-da-ba-dow-bow-ba-da-da-da-da. Some good times. Let me get my BNC out and we'll be in seeing if we can play some LAN. Let's do it. Oh, come on. I've shot that thing 100 times. Ah, now it does it. Crow can confirm we got it working using the command line launcher and several tries. 4-player deathmatch during lunch periods with CS teacher's permission. Yes. Good old computer science teacher. Thank you, computer science teacher. Thank you for being cool. Superstars of the future. Meep, 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 meep. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Ooh. This is my jam. Yeah. Woo. Get funky. We only have lows and highs. No mids. Get funky. All right, I kind of like it. Lo-fi jams to study to. Yeah. I love every minute. I don't even want to play anymore. I'm just chilling out. All right, that's pretty cool. I like it. All right, I hate it. I hate it and I love it all at the same time. It's terrible. I love it and I hate it. All right, 32X Doom. Gotta play it. Little subpar as far as the graphics go, but hey, you know it. What it lacks in visual effects, it makes up for in funky tunes. Here's the SNES version. Let's take a look. I think they actually did something different. I think they ported over the PC on this one. I don't think they used the Jaguar version, which wouldn't surprise me because, yeah, Imagineer. That's not Williams. Yeah, that's not Williams. So Williams did all these ports over from the Atari. Looks like the Super Nintendo went with somebody else. Looks pretty good. Looks like they forgot to put textures on everything. And look at this water field. It walks like ground, but that's pretty neat. The music is pretty good. Of course, we do know that the father of the PlayStation designed the sound chip for the SNES when they were looking at becoming partners at one point in time. Sony and Nintendo, that is. So the sound chip is amazeballs. As you can tell, they have the two pyres here. This is not a multiplayer game, so there's no quick button here to go outside. We should get that armor. Yeah. Crow, the Super NES has, some pretty good tunes. It certainly, well, I mean, obviously it's better than the Sega 32, but that Sega 32 bits kind of fun. It's kind of fun. All right, so as you can tell, this is based on the PC port. Look at all those lights and everything. Not a lot of light casting, but like we saw on the PlayStation. But this is definitely a PC port. It looks very chunky. Pixels feel very chunky, but you do have your strafing. Oh, there's the other secret right there. How do we get up there? So that's the secret we've been missing. And it's really difficult to see the hidden wall here. So in the Jaguar port, very easy to see the hidden wall. Here you just kind of have to know it, right? Maximum armor, 200%. Crow says, agreed. I had lots of access to consoles when I was a kid. Always preferred the Nintendo sound chips to the Sega ones. Now, personally, me, I grew up when I wasn't on the console. I was using my 8-bit computer, like my Commodore 64 with the SID chip, and boy, that was sexy. But this is pretty good. Also, if you'll notice here as well, they took away these walls that are typically here on the PC port. I don't know how much resources those little walls took up, but apparently too moss. I don't know. Yes, the little candle things are outside. They're not recessed in either. And they do have the button instead of the ugly little switch. Hangar. Oh, and they got the in between progression map as well. Unlike the PC version, I think has a par setting, right? So yeah, not too shabby here. The SNES version. Yeah, this is definitely. Yeah, this is the little steps and everything. Oh yeah, this is the PC port. Just scaled down some. Nothing wrong with that. Seats and manager moves all right. The music and audio is kind of muted, but still good. Doesn't have a lot of dynamics to it. Music is pretty good though. The music sounds very dynamic with the audio clips itself. Oh, look at this hot mess, though. Look at this hot mess. Oh, my gosh. That is... Oh, my gosh. What is even going on back here? Getting a little slow down here in the rendering. Interesting. That's right. Gotta save on that 4 kilobytes of RAM somewhere, baby. Gotta throw it on the cart. Give it a little juice in the cart. All right, not too bad. Not too bad of a showing there for the old Super Nintendo Entertainment System. 32-bit was pretty cool. Did we look at the Saturn version? Yeah, we said it was too zoomed out. No, that was the 32X. We might not have looked at the Saturn version. We might look at the Saturn version? We might not have. I might have accidentally called that the Saturn version earlier. My bad. I do have the Saturn version on the real Saturn back there. I'm going to try it out sometime this weekend before the show. Get my real Sega Saturn controller out. See what the real experience was like. Throw it up on the CRT back here behind me. It's going to be good stuff. Bum, 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 ba-dum. GT Interactive. Do you guys remember Good Times Video? I think this is the same people. Rage. Oh, here we're getting some of that CD action here with this video clip intro, which is sexy. Doom. All right. Oh, so this is the Ultimate Doom, the version they gave us here. No other options. Okay, we do get some. Oh, wait a minute. We get. Oh, so we get. Oh, nice. So the Saturn version gets Ultimate Doom, which is which is cool, right? It's got all 4 episodes. And it gives you Doom 2 as well. All right. Very good. Let's get into the Ultimate Doom. I know, so many pixels. Look at it. It's beautiful. Look at that. Now I might have to fire this up on the Mister, but this looks like the Jaguar port. You see there's no pool here like on the PC. But we do have maybe some more textures on the ground here. And on the wall possibly. Fewer objects, but that's just based on probably the port. It's a little laggy, but that could be the Beatles Saturn emulator that I'm using here. I'm gonna get a truer experience on the real Saturn here. I'll report back on that. Hopefully it's not this laggy. I'll look it up too to see if people complain about it. Yeah, a little further draw distance as well. I love the atmospheric music though. This is something totally different. Listen to that. That's pretty sexy. That's pretty good. Oh, I like this. Yeah. I think the lag though is going to be probably due to the emulator. We can fire this up on the Mister though. Put my ROM over here. Oh yeah, I'm hearing lag in the audio too, but man, it sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, the frame rate's not great. And let's get some audio problems too. Weremol, what's up? I haven't seen you in forever. What is going on, my friend? Chief Running Wolf 01. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Thursday or Friday. Wherever in the world you are. Let's hop over back to the Mister where we can get a little maybe truer experience. And let's see if we even got Doom already on there. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. If not, we can always move it over real quick. But I am digging the music. The music is good. And listen to that audio too. It's good. I like it. Oh, all right. Started internship after a long semester. Very good. It's exciting. Very exciting. Oh, wrong button. Boop. I know. Where am I? Way to go, my friend. Where you starting your internship at? Don't give us any specifics, but like in general. Don't give us like the street address or nothing, but like, you know. Sega Saturn. 64. LMNOP. QRS. My drive door is open. Don't tell anybody. La la la. Let's see. Did I put Doom on here? Nope. I got some Duke Nukem though. How about that? Alien Trilogy. Let's get Doom over here then. Let's get some Doom and Gloom. Bop. Bop, bop, blue bop, a wop, bam, boom. I'm looking for Doom. And we're looking for the one on the Saturn. Go. Copsies. And let's throw it over onto our Mr. FJ. Mr. Not Midster. Mr. The games. I do the same too because I got a Saru. If you don't know what a Saru is, it's a card. The cartridge that you put in the back of the Saturn. You probably thought it was where you put your Sega Genesis games back in the day, but it wasn't. It was for memory cards. But there's something called the Saru that allows you to plug in an SD card into that, and it boots to it. Let me see here, Sega Saturn. And I can move my ROMs or ISOs over there in that fashion. Saturn. Got some Daytona. Daytona. Running test that the programmers devs make. Oh, very good. So quality assurance, I'm assuming. A little out of my expertise, but easily transferable. Very good. Oh yeah, Crow. Yeah, I have Discworld on there. If that game is bonkers, it really is. But I've yet to have a good emulated experience with it. Even on the Saru, which allows me to, like I said, put those ROMs or ISOs on there. So I've got to get the real deal, but still kind of a little bit expensive. So there's still, that's a little bit on the high end, but I definitely want to play through Discworld. It is on my wishy-washy list. You want to take a look at that real quick? Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. It's disappointing because Discworld is an amazing game, and I've watched video footage of it. I've watched game footage of it, but I've never been able to. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's odd. I thought I don't know. Maybe I don't have it. Maybe something's going wrong. Maybe I've really screwed up. I think I did it with an ISO of the PC version. Now that might be an interesting way to do it. That's probably the way to go. You're probably right. I probably need to do it on the PC version. That's probably how people recorded it. More testing if the automation stuff doesn't crash, do unexpected stuff, then QA. But yes, says Weremole. Lobotomy. Got about another minute over here on our Doom copy over for the Sega Saturn. Meantime, we'll just taking a little quick look at 3D Realms. Duke Nukem. Look at that. Yeah, that's sexy or what? Yeah. Crow says, the only way I could get the audio to sync up, otherwise it's really clipped, and sometimes the audio files just cut out completely. Yeah, that was my experience as well. Funky Head Boxers, don't mind if I do. Alien Trilogy, all right. How about a little Daytona? I think we should play some Daytona. That's coming up soon, by the way, some Daytona. What do you think about that?
Pay for shooting up my ride.
Yeah. Look at that. Look what you did, Doom. Look what you did. You inspired people to make... You inspired others to make Duke Nukem. How crazy is that?
Cool.
Cool.
Come get some.
Come get some. Yeah. I always forget how much fun Duke Nukem is. Such a wild ride. Sunveko says Duke Nukem was one of the first games to blow my mind with its visuals. Absolutely. It's like, what is going on right now, Duke? This is crazy. This is crazy. But we're here to play Doom, so let's get back to Doom. Sega. Rage. Yeah, like I said, Good Times Video. Remember that? Anybody remember Good Times Video? Some Echo said, had to play it when parents weren't around. That's right. Come get some. Was Duke Nukem the game with poo as a weapon? I don't remember that. I like it, though. Ultimate Doom. Let's see if we get that same lagginess we were getting over there on the RetroArch version. All that software emulation. Here we are playing on the hardware emulation, and it still looks pretty laggy. This just may be a factor for this port. Just out of the box, I've found that most times the Sega Saturn core on the Mr. FPGA is pretty solid. And just out of the box, there may be some things I need to do, but it's not looking good. It does confirm that our software emulation was not necessarily the problem. Oh, Serious Sam is also an amazing little ride, right? But I tell you, this music is freaking tastic. Wonder if we can see, like, got my DRAM on, got my DRAM. DRAM 4 meg, which I think is the most. Region USA. Audio and video 4x3. That's the original. That's fine. That should be fine. Input has nothing to do with anything. Hardware, timing, original. What if we went to fast with that? Could we trick it? Oh, I think that may be worse, or at least the same. I don't know. Maybe a little faster? Not sure. Oh, Blood, man. I haven't played Blood in a while. And Outlaws. So go back to original, back. Let's do a debug. We do any, like, frame rate stuff or anything? I don't guess so. All right. I'm thinking just maybe let's look at the internet. Oh, there's your map, though. That's pretty good. Doom for Sega Saturn. Laggy. Let's see what the intranet says about that. And that is the right screen. What is going on? There we go. The second Saturn is okay. So the Sega Saturn version of Doom is often criticized for its performance issues, specifically lag and choppy frame rates, especially in large areas or with many enemies on screen. This is due to the port being rushed and not optimized for the Saturn hardware. You sons of buttholes! How dare you? Oh, there's a fix though. Oh, there's a fix for a
Yes,
real.
people, welcome back to the Knots Cave.
Oh,
Today we're going
maybe I have to
take a
try
look at
this.
Doom. The sad truth was that when we got Doom, especially myself, and I took it home and I put it in my Sega Saturn and I played the first level.
Oh, the bomb guys were so annoying. Oh, okay, yeah. Talking about the Serious Sam.
Speechless at how bad the game was.
I like his
The
case.
biggest disappointment was the fact that the game
Yeah.
was absolutely nothing like the screenshots in both Sega Saturn magazine came out before the Atari
Jaguar. Well, this guy's going through all the stuff that I'm talking about. Maybe I should have watched it. It was just posted 7 days ago.
Now the blame for this doesn't entirely fall on completely in software.
Don't watch his videos. Watch mine. I'm just kidding. Looks like he's doing all the work that I've been doing. I can just come watch his crap.
Now I'd go through how he's done this.
Oh, he's got a Doom fix patch. Oh, now I've got to do that this weekend. Like I didn't have anything else to do. Oh, interesting. So we've got to fix the Sega Saturn version to even play it. All right, that's fine. Well, there's some interesting information though. Look at that. Look at that. So, but the next question is, let's restart it because I'm curious about how Doom 2 performs on here. Is it the same situation? What is up, Shankbuster? If I haven't seen you in forever, what's going on, Shankbuster? A ton to go through to get right. There's probably a ton of stuff because of Sega, because of the Dark Ages. Dark Ages. Shank, what you been up to, my friend? What's going on? Software Corp. Let's try the Doom 2 to see if we're in the same situation. Now, Doom 1 and Doom 2 were essentially running on the same engine, so I'm going to assume going to struggle from the same issues. However, the first one we just played looks like it was pulled from the Jaguar port, whereas Doom 2 was always a PC game. So, what may be the difference? Because even though it's the same engine, they would have ported it differently. And oh my God, it's actually worse. It's actually worse. Yeah, they definitely rushed this thing. I would have been so annoyed if I had have back in the day. Wow. And it doesn't sound like there's any great music. Like the other one at least had like some great music. All right. Well, they answered some things. Crow, thank you for hanging out. Go grab some dinner. Oh, absolutely. It's fun. Do it again. Let's come back and do it again. We'll do it some more. Yeah, look at that. All right. Definitely rough. All right, so that answered that question. And the more you know, the more you can be pissed off. Isn't that how it goes? The more you know, the more justification you have for your anger. Yee. You suck. All right, let's get out of that one. We looked at that. Let's look at Final Doom real quick. If you've never seen this, is also a PlayStation version. This is the one they put out, what, 96, 97? Not 98. Latest 98, maybe? Williams brings us the Final Doom, the additional, what do they call it? The master levels, I think. 32 additional master levels. Instead of being episodic like the first one, they were more linear like Doom 2, I think. And they also included fan-made content. Doki Doki Doom Club. Puppy Kitten Trout. What's up? What you doing? Oh, I like the music. Music is hot. Looks pretty good, too. The graphics look pretty smoothies. Look pretty smooth. I know, really, right? It's really weird that Williams did this, right? But apparently they were in charge of the U.S. distribution, I think. Okay, so the master levels, TNT or Plutonia. Hurt Me Plenty, single player, cooperative, or your death matches. Master levels will go there. And let's just go. Go. Williams is in yeah. They I guess they were in charge of the porting, right? So this is kind of like a variation on Hangar, it looks like, in this first one here, right? Got more characters. It's like a combination of some of the elements in Hangar, and then what's the second one called? It's like a little bit of both. What's down here? Death? Nope. It's a Wookiee, it looks like. Still need your key cards, though, right? That's a fun multiplayer. Yeah, this would be fun multiplayer. Hey, where'd you come from, buddy? Oh, and I'm dead. Lots more baddies. A little better level design. They learned some stuff. There's a imp's butt. Look at that. Look at the imp butt. Bimp. It's a imp butt or a bimp. Hey, bimp. How you doing? I like it. Plus that droning music in the background's pretty cool. I could play Final Doom all day. Let's look at PR Boom real quick. That is a more modern project. Not too dissimilar from like GZ Doom and the such. Tonda says, John Romero is quoted on the back of the box of this one. Beat Doom yet? Guess what? Time to go again with some Final Doom. Yeah, this is the this is PR Boom. As long as you got the WAD file, if you have something like Batasera, you can load that right up. Look at all these new things they got, all these new options. Room compatibility, key binding. general stuff. Got your frame rates, gamma correction. Got your WAD files. You can preload those bad boys. Got all kinds of options. Got some free look. Everybody needs a little free look, right? And it's got the first 3 episodes. We didn't play Nightmare, which is an amazing. Yeah, look at these. Look at this nice. Now I'm starting to think it's just blue carpet. I thought it was water right here, but maybe it's blue carpet. I always thought it was water. No free looks, only fans. That's right. Since we're not playing the multiplayer version, will it still give us the button? It does not give us the button. Probably smart enough to know that we're not playing multiplayer. I'm not going to put it there. I'm not going to unlock that area. Everything is here where you expect it to be. Looking pretty good. Performs well on this mini PC that I'm running it on. That guy's already dead. Who shot him? Yeah, looks good. Look at the little lights and stuff. Look good. Still think that maybe the PlayStation lighting effects are actually even better. Take that. Meow, 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 meow. Take this lava out here, though. That looks fine. Yeah. All right. And there you go. That's PR Boom. PR Boom based on Boom. I forget exactly what the PR stands for. And finally, we're going to take a really quick look at Doom 64. A favorite for some. Kind of takes it to the next level. Probably the most advanced version you'd really see until we got to Doom 3. Let's see, 99. Some nice little music here. Oh, it's unsupported game version. Very dark. Look at all these things coming along. So the story goes, Doom 1, you go to the moons, or sent to the moons of Mars, right? And then in Doom 2, you head back to Earth, and the demons are already there. And then in Doom 64, it's back to Mars. Something's been bringing back everything you killed. I think he looks like that guy right there. Doom. Now on the Ultra 64. Ooh, very dark and demonish. Got more demon elements than the movie did. Remember the movie? It's like, hey, should we go lean into the demonology of everything? Nah. That would be foolish. Really dark. Really dark. All right. Let's crank it up a little bit. I think I looked to see if I could bring this up any with the gamma the other night, and I didn't see where it really made much difference. It looks like it's getting a little brighter, but not by as much as you would expect. Maybe enough. Oh, boobies. Take that. Take that. I got the shotgun. You guys are dead now. That's creepy. Look at the lighting effects on this thing, though. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty... I got a blue key on them? No? Blue key? No? All right. No. Where's the action button at? Which one's the action button? That's the weapons button. Oh, that's the map. Get out of the map. Get out of the... What are you doing? Get out of the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Great. Can't get out of the map. Is it like a combination of buttons or something? I think it's a combination of buttons. Great. Now I'm screwed. Now I'm screwed. Excellent. Hey, we did it. All right. I think I might have went through an ad there too for just a second. All right. Look, it's 9 o'clock. It's time for me to go to bed and, and get some rest and get ready for tomorrow. So, hey, thanks for hanging out tonight. It was a blast. Got a little bit of looking at the Doom, and we'll see how tomorrow night goes. We'll see if we have any more time for Doom, or maybe sometime over the weekend. Just starting to catch up. Right, Puppy Kitten Trout? That's one way to get out of the dumb map. Let's see. We got one more week before we do our community event, which will be on Friday the 30th, if I had to guess. Friday the 30th. Well, that's kind of more difficult to say than I thought it would be. For sure, I'll be back on Monday the 26th. That's this upcoming Monday. It's Memorial Day. I'm assuming I'm coming back. Let me double check with Scott on that, but I'm planning on being here at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Memorial Day to hopefully do the Play Retro Show. We're going to cover Doom 1 and 2 and Doom 64. We got to get 32X Resurrection in here. That's right. That's right. We got to get all that goodness in here, right? That's right, Captain Kipper. What's up, Captain Kipper? Just in time. Oh, thank you, Puppy Kitten Trout. Thank you. I'm not seeing any of the usual suspects tonight, oddly. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody we really usually would stream in on. So we're just gonna call it a night. We're just gonna wrap it up, and go dream of what is the name? Is Mars's moons or Plebus and Demonus? Plebus, Plubus. Pubis is Pubis the Satan moon of Mars. Pubis and Plubius. Is that right? No, that's not right. Does that sound right? Yeah, BFG, big frickin' gun. Plebius? No, that's not right. Mars moon. Well, I'm having trouble remembering the name of it. Is it Plubius? It's Plubius, right? Yeah, Phobos. It's Phobos and Demos is the place. There you go. There you go, Captain. Nailed it. Nailed it. Couldn't remember that for some reason. Whatever. Thank you, Chief Running Wolf, for your follow. 10 Lobster, thank you for the gift sub to Fletcher. Thank you to Sundance for the follow earlier. And thank you, Scott Fletcher. And where's Tonster? And Tondagosa for hanging out. And thank you for everybody who gave in tips and recommends. Some Becco is here. Wearemole, congratulations on your internship. Crow stopped by for a while and then had to head out. We had, let's see who else was here earlier. Tonda, of course, Fletcher makes. Tonda. Shay was here earlier. If I'm missing anybody, say, hey, I was here, Brian. And I'm like, okay, Tin Lobster was definitely here. We talked about Tin Lobster. And let's see here. I didn't see Text Night. Corey was definitely here. Corey made a couple of suggestions there for that. Oh, yeah, Roger was here. Simpkins was here earlier. Let's see here. And then, oh, yeah, Aiken Pierce popped in for a minute over on YouTube. Bird Law was here. P. Crum was here for a while. Pactus Lupus was here. Yes, early on. The Wraith was here for a second. Have I seen the Wraith again lately? What's up, the Wraith? What you doing, man? What you been up to? Captain Kipper is definitely here. Oh, yeah, 1010 was here. We know your IQ based on every thought you blurt out. I don't know what that means, but okay, 1010XM. Yeah, your auto mod don't allow that. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah, that's Saveco. You were here. Saveco was here. Puppy Kitten Trout was here. Yeah, thanks, Plubius. All right, well, come on back. We'll do it again sometime real soon. All right, guys, go do something doomy.